Welcome to yoga on this Saturday morning, April 9th. Today we'll spend the next hour or so together just focusing on breathing and movement, connecting the two together, and just being present to ourselves. Listen to your body. If you want to just relax for the next hour on your mat, that is a wonderful way to spend your yoga hour as well. So we're going to start with some relaxation. Let's all go down onto our mats. Get nice and comfy. Let your arms be restful at your sides, palms open, face to the sky. Close your eyes and let's start breathing deeply in through our nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage. Exhaling out through the nose, feeling that same area of your body contract and empty. While we're breathing, we're bringing awareness to our face where we feel our forehead relax. Relax our eyes. Relax our cheeks. Relaxing our jaw. Relaxing and breathing into the muscles of your neck. Starting at your shoulders, we're breathing some relaxation all the way down the arms, out through our fingertips. Breathing from our hips all the way down to our toes. And then guiding our breath into our spine and breathing from the top of our head all the way down to the tailbone. Let your breath weave itself in between each segment of your spine. And then just start to wiggle your fingers. And then let your toes wiggle around a little bit. And then just let everything be very still. Let's inhale the arms to the sky and exhale behind you. Stretch out through your fingers and push out through your heels. And then let your whole body go soft. Lift the arms back up and let's return them to our sides. From there, let's bring both knees up to our chest. Give ourselves a nice tight hug. And then while we're there, let's circle our knees around a few times. And then reverse our circles. And then from there, do a little rock from side to side. Come back to a neutral place. Tighten the belly as you press through the back of your rib cage. And then round the spine so your nose meets your knees. While you're still lifted, extend the right leg all the way out onto the mat, pushing out through the heel. And then allow your shoulders, neck, and head to come back to the mat. And let's point and flex our left foot. Let the ankle roll around. And then let's go the other way. And then we'll just rest that foot. Bring the other knee back in nice and close to the body. Let's do a few more rocks from side to side. Come back to that neutral place. Tighten the belly as you press through the back of the rib cage. Shoulders, neck, and head round off the mat. Let's keep the right knee in and stretch our left leg all the way out onto the mat, pushing out through the heel. And then lowering the upper body. And let's flex and point that foot. Let the ankle roll around, lead with your big toe. And then let's do a few circles going the other way. And then we can just let the foot relax. Bring the left knee back in. Another nice close tight hug to the body. A few more rocks from side to side. And then we're back to our neutral center. Tightening the belly, pressing through the back of the ribs, we round back up into that nice C shape. And on the next exhale, we're going to use the power of our belly to help roll us upright. And then once we've made it up, we can sit Taylor style. Allow your palms to open face to the sky. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Closing our eyes, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Chin falls to chest, so we breathe into the back of the neck. Inhale, lift the head to back, open your throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift head to back, open throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the head to back, open your throat. And then bring yourself back to that neutral place. Now with the spine long and the neck long and the head held high, let's turn our eyes to look over that right shoulder. We'll come back to neutral and then turn our eyes to look over left shoulder. And then return to neutral. And once again, drop your chin to your chest. From there, let's press our palms together at heart center. Take a big inhale while we're here. Exhale, let's extend the arms towards the sky. And then inhale, pull them back down, letting the elbows open wide. Again, exhale, pushing up. And inhale, pulling down. Exhale, push up. And inhale, back down. Once again, exhale, push up. And then inhale, back down. Let all of your fingers lace together and push your palms away from your body. Keeping the spine upright, feel the shoulder blades separating and pressing across the back of your shoulders and the upper back. Turn your palms to face your body as if you're hugging a big ball in front of you. And start to tighten the belly button as we rotate the waist and turn to the right. Come back to center. Tightening the belly, we rotate to our left. And then inhale back to center. And push your palms away from your body once again. And let's lift the arms overhead, pushing palms up towards the sky. Staying long in the waist, we're going to side stretch to the right. Inhale back up and side stretch to your left. Inhale to lift. And this time exhale, let the arms open and float all the way down. Fingertips meet the mat. Once there, let's start by circling the shoulders from back to front. And then we're just going to make the circles a little bit larger. And then finally adding some nice big arm circles. And then just keep the arms outstretched. Open your arms, open your heart, open your throat. And then let's come back into our seated mountain pose, hands on knees, palms facing open to the sky. Got one more inhale in our seated position. Exhale as we transition onto hands and knees. Positioning shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet pressed into the mat. Spread out your fingers really, really wide. Turn your hands in slightly and press down through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. Foundational hands, whenever we're bearing weight into the hands, this is how we want them to be. Let's sink our navel as we lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. Exhale, scoop the belly in and round out for cat. Inhale, open cow. Exhale, round cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round for cat. And then make your way back into our neutral spine. Next, let's extend the right leg and the left arm forward for spinal balance, really reaching away from the center of your body. Exhale, lower and switch. Extend, reaching away from the center of the body. Exhale, lower, switch again, reaching out. Exhale, lower and we switch, extend, reach. And exhale, back down. From there, we separate the knees, keep the big toes close, and push back with our tailbone. Start pulling your chest through the knees, letting your forehead rest on the mat, and extending all the way out to those fingertips. Flip the palms back over, foundational hands. Let's tuck our toes and build downward facing dog. Lifting that tailbone towards the sky, dropping head through extended arms. Feel your rib cage pulling closer to your thighs. And imagine the back of your shoulder blades reaching to your tailbone. We'll walk our dog a few times, so we lift and lower each heel individually. Really work at stretching the bottoms of your feet and then up through the calves and the hamstrings. Raise up both heels together and then let them drop down. Next, let's inhale into a good sturdy plank. Remember, belly button tight, but buttocks is relaxed. And exhale, back up, down dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Again, inhale to that plank. Maintaining that good strong core, modify to your knees. And then as we lower, elbows are opening, chest comes down, hips come down, elbows tuck in. Press down to the tops of your feet and your hip bones, lengthen your spine, rise into cobra. Exhale again, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, lowering down. And inhale, rise, cobra. Push back into extended child's pose. Once again, extending all the way towards the front end of your mat with those fingers, palms to the sky. Flip the palms over, foundational hands, tuck the toes. We make our way back up into downward facing dog. Let's walk our dog a few more times. Press down with both heels. And then let's nod the head yes. And shake the head no. Inhale yourself into plank. Modify if you'd like, or lower in one piece. Elbows open, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, tuck toes. Downward facing dog. Again, inhale into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once more, inhale to our plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we take a giant step forward with our right foot. And we want to place our foot between our hands. We want to keep our knee positioned over our ankle, and our eyes looking out. Nice long straight line from that left heel out to the top of our head. Now extend that right arm forward alongside your right ear. Let's sink the left knee to the mat. Press into the top of your left foot and lift that left arm, reaching to the sky for crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. We're back into lunge. Send the right foot back, bringing us into plank. Press back up into downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward this time. We want to bring it so our knee is directly over our ankle. We're pressing out to the heel of our right foot. Our eyes are looking out. And then let's extend that left arm forward alongside the left ear. Now let the right knee sink to the mat. Press to the top of your right foot. Lift that right arm, reaching to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck the toes, lift your knee. We're back up into lunge. Now let's step that right foot forward. Keep your big toes close and your heels apart. And let your upper body just melt against your thighs. Inhale it, slowly roll up. Extend towards the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, fold deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale again to the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, rolling the body up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Once again, inhale, extend, and exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. And then let your arms come long at your sides, assuming standing mountain pose. So now that we have the body all warmed up, I'm going to inhale again to the sky. And exhale, fold that body in half. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Let's step back, right foot into our lunge. Once we've established lunge, push the right heel down, turn the right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel and then start lifting upper body. We want to think about keeping hip bones facing forward, shoulders stacked over hips. Arms extend to the sky without shrugging the shoulders. No tension in the neck. Notice you've got your body weight centered equally into both feet. Open your arms as you open your heart. Inhale, neutralize the spine. And then exhale, let's hinge forward, bringing ribs close to front thigh for warrior airplane. Exhale, hands to the mat. Lift to the ball of your right foot, runner's lunge. Send the left foot back. There's our plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rising into cobra. Exhale, tucking toes, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, rolling the body up. Reach high and touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Step back with your left foot into your lunge. Once established, push the left heel down, turn the left toes out, align your right heel with the back of your left heel and lift upper body. Hip bones forward, shoulders square, arms to the sky. Open the arms as you open your heart, open your throat. Inhale, neutralize the spine. Exhale, lengthen as you hinge forward, rib cage close to front thigh, warrior airplane. Exhale, hands to the mat. Return to the ball of your left foot. Send the right foot back into plank. Exhale, we melt down. Inhale, Lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Let's inhale again into plank, and exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward, right foot steps forward, toes are in, heels are out. Inhale, rolling up, reaching high to the sky. And then exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, open just the arms. Let's bring the hands together behind us, and while we're doing that, start to pull down with your knuckles. Expand across the heart center, open the throat. Breathe. Inhale, neutralize the spine. Exhale, hinge forward, leading with your ribs. We're going to pull our ribs right down against our thighs, so you can bend your knees as much as you need to, and then let your head drop and let your arms reach higher to the sky. Exhale, let's return our hands to the mat. Take that giant step back with your right foot returning to lunge. Once there, we walk around to form straddle and then face the wide edge of our mat. Adjust your feet so the toes are either pointing straight ahead or turned in slightly. Hands directly under shoulders. Inhale to look out. Exhale, we're going to mount. And we're going to just let the upper body become very, very limp. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Press down into the palms and push the arms straighter and straighter. Next, let's walk ourselves around into runner's lunge facing the back end of our mat. So now we've got that right foot out in front and the left foot behind. Stay on the ball of your foot and lift upper body. So that brings us into our high lunge. And then adding the arms high to the sky is crescent lunge. As we exhale, bring the hands back to the mat. Now let's push our body weight forward onto that right foot as we straighten the right leg. Let's send the left leg behind us hip level and form a tripod with our hands and our right foot. We can stay like that, or we could align our right thumb with our right pinky toe. Roll your left hip open, adding the left arm to the sky brings us into half moon balance. Exhale, left hand down if it's lifted. Proceed to step the left foot back, rebending the right knee, returning to our lunge. From there, we walk ourselves back around into our straddle, facing that wide edge of the mat. Inhale again to look out, and exhale, sinking. See if we can get a tiny bit more than the first time. Push down into your palms, arms become straighter and straighter. Inhale with our flat back looking out. Exhale, let's open one arm at a time for our straddle airplane. And then inhale, using those nice strong abdominals to bring us to an upright position. Once there, our feet should be a little wider than our hips, toes in, heels out. Palms open, face to the sky. 5-pointed star. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, brush the earth, and then inhale, rise to the sky. Exhale, bend, fold forward, and inhale, rise. Again, exhale, bend, folding forward, and inhale, rise. One more sunflower, exhale, fold forward, brushing the earth, and then inhale, rise. Let the arms reopen. And that brings us back into our star. From there, let's rotate our palms to face forward. Let the hands come together. Clasp your fingers. And then press your index fingers together. Feel that open stretch across upper back and back of shoulders. And then we're going to bend the elbows so the forearms and the elbows meet. Once that is done, let's take the left elbow and just set it in the crease of the right elbow. We can either press the back of our hands together or let the palms come together. Meanwhile, we're still lifting our elbows shoulder level. From there, we can let the elbows untwist, forearms and palms and elbows press together. But then we're going to inhale towards the sky. Stretch those arms long and straight without feeling any tension in the shoulders or your neck. And then let the arms reopen and return to our star. Now we're ready to take our left toes and point them to the front end of our mat. This time aligning our left heel with our right arch. And then when ready, bending the left knee. Find that stance where your body weight is centered equally into both feet. We're not feeling any discomfort in the knee. We're looking out past our left hand. We're feeling that long stretch from the left hand to the right hand. Extend that left arm a little farther forward. Now lift the left as you lower your right. Turn your left palm to the sky, pushing through the heel of your hand. Reverse warrior. Pull the left leg straight without locking, bringing us into reverse triangle. And then allowing the arms to come back to shoulder level, and we've returned to our start position. So imagine yourself pressed between two panes of glass. It's going to keep you very open. While we're being pressed between those two panes of glass, we start to pull our right hip to the right and extend that left arm all the way out, like you're reaching away from the right hip as far as you can go. Once we can't go any farther, let's send that left hand to the mat and let your right fingers touch the sky. Imagine that you're being suspended from the ceiling. Breathe into all that space. Now as we exhale, let's start to lower that right hand. And then, once the right hand is down, let's inhale the left arm out to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. And there's our revolved triangle. Exhale the left hand back down. Once it's down, return to the ball of your right foot as you bend your left knee, bringing us back into lunge. Send the left foot back into plank. Exhale, lowering the body. Inhale, rise cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Remain in plank or insert a push-up. Now let's keep right shoulder over right wrist and turn to open for side plank. Exhale back around into full plank. Press back up into three-legged dog. Extend through the heel of your right foot, reaching it towards the sky for three-legged dog. Bend the right knee and pull your heel towards your bottom. And as you're doing that, open that right knee. But keep your shoulders square. Bring that hip back to neutral. Re-extend the right leg, returning to three-legged dog. Step the right foot through your hands. Step the left foot through your hands. Toes are in, heels are out, and inhale. Roll the body up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, open just the arms. Hook them together behind your back. Pull down with the knuckles. Expand across the heart, open the throat. Inhale back to neutral spine. Exhale, hinge forward, lead with your ribs. Folding down, folding down. Once we're down, let the head drop. Send the arms higher to the sky. Exhale, let's release our hands to the mat. Take a giant step back with your left foot, bringing you back into lunge. And then walk yourself around into straddle. Toes are either straight ahead or turned in slightly. Hands directly under shoulders. Knees can be as bent as we need them to be. Then we inhale to look out. And we exhale, let the upper body melt. Just let it go. Press down into your palms, pushing your arms straight. Begin to walk yourself around into runner's lunge, facing the back of your mat. So now we've got our left foot forward. We're on the ball of our right foot. Once you've established your lunge, lift into high lunge. Add the arms to the sky. Crescent lunge. Exhale, let's fold forward, hands to the mat. Once there, begin to push your weight forward onto that left leg as it goes straight and extend the right leg behind you, hip level. So we can form a tripod with our left foot in our hands and stay like that. Or we could align our left thumb with our left pinky toe, opening the right arm and the right hip towards the sky for half moon balance. As we exhale, let's bring the right hand back down if it's lifted. And let's step way back with our right foot, returning to our runner's lunge. And then we make our way back around into our straddle, facing that wide edge of our mat. Inhale to look out. Exhale, sinking down. Again, asking for just a little bit more. Push down through your palms, arms get straighter and straighter. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, open your arms. We're in our straddle airplane. And then inhale, engaging those abdominals to pull us to an upright position. Once we're up, 5-pointed star. Palms open to the sky, toes in, heels out, feet a little wider than those hips. We're just breathing into all that space across the front of our body. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward, brush the earth, and then inhale, growing to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth, and inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth, and inhale to the sky. Once more, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift, and reach to the sky. Reopen the arms, so we're back in our star. Rotate your palms to face forward, and then from there, start to bring your hands closer together. Once they've made it together, lace your fingers, press your index fingers together, and work at extending those arms straighter and out in front of you, feeling that deep stretch across upper back and back shoulders. And then bend the elbows, and let's bring the elbows and the forearms close together, keeping our elbows shoulder level. And then unclasp your hands and let's set the right elbow in the crease of the left elbow. We've got the back of our hands pressed together or our palms pressing together. And we're still lifting those elbows shoulder level. And then let's untwist the arms and let your palms and your forearms and your elbows meet, pressing up, up, up towards the sky, extending without feeling any shrugging of the shoulders or the neck. And then let's reopen into our star. Next, we turn our right toes to the front end of our mat, and we align our right heel with our left arch. Bending the right knee, we bring it out over our ankle without going beyond those toes. And look past your right hand. Feel your body weight centered equally into both feet. Now start reaching that right arm farther and farther away. And as we lift the right, we lower the left. And we're going to turn that right palm to the sky. And there's reverse warrior. Now pull the right leg straight without locking and push out to the heel of that right hand, bringing you into reverse triangle. And from there, bring the arms open once again, and we're back in our starting position. We're visualizing ourselves pressed between two panes of glass. While that's happening, we start pulling that left hip left and extending that right arm far, far away from our left hip. Once we can't go any farther, that's when we get to lower the right and lift our left. And we want to feel like we're being pulled up towards the sky versus sinking down. Take one more nice full inhale while we're here. On the exhale, begin to revolve the upper body. We're going to let that left hand come down. And then once it's down, let's open right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. And there's our revolve triangle. Exhale the right hand back down. Let's start to rebend that right knee. We're onto the ball of our left foot, runner's lunge. And then we send our right foot back into our good sturdy plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. You can remain there or insert a push-up. And then we're going to keep left shoulder over left wrist. And we're going to turn and open for side plank. Exhale back around into full plank. Press back up into downward facing dog. Extend through the heel of your left foot this time, reaching it towards the sky. Three-legged dog. We bend the left knee. And then start to open that left knee as you open the left hip, keeping our shoulders square. And then let's bring that hip back to neutral, re-extend that left leg, and then we'll step the left foot through the hands, step the right foot through the hands, toes are in, heels are out, and we slowly roll back up, reaching high to the sky. And then exhale, hands to your heart. And let your arms extend at your sides. And there's our standing mountain pose. So now let's move into a balance move. We want to find a focal point for our eyes and fixate on that spot. And while you're doing that, feel the backside of your navel pulling in like you're trying to attach it to your spine. You should feel lots of stability in our core. Next, we're going to shift our weight into our right foot. I want you to think about spreading your toes out so you've got lots of surface area and pressing down into second, third, and fourth toes. Place your left heel at your right ankle bone and then let your hands meet at heart center. When ready, start lifting those left toes. You can place that foot anywhere on your standing leg as long as you're not pressing your heel against your knee. When you feel ready, you can grow the branches of your tree. And then try lowering just the right arm. And then we'll lower the left. And then we'll set that foot back down and return to standing mountain pose. From there, again, we've got our focal point. We can feel that belly button pulling inward. We begin to shift our weight into our left foot. Got our toes nice and wide. And then we place our right heel at our left ankle bone. And let your hands come to your heart. When you're ready, you can lift that right foot. And then if you wish, grow your branches. Let's lower the left arm first. And then lower that right arm. And then we can set the foot back down and return to standing mountain pose. Inhale, reach and touch the sky. Now start to bend your knees like you're about to sit in a tiny chair. And as you're bending your knees, you're pulling your knees closer together, keeping your rib cage off your thighs. Begin to fold forward, straightening your legs. Let your fingertips reach the mat. Let's step back, right foot, left foot into our plank. Once there, we're going to lift our right foot but not too high off the floor. And then see if you can bend the right knee and bring it around to the outside of your right elbow. And then send it straight back and push up into three-legged dog. Send the right foot back down and return to plank. Now lift your left foot not too high. Bring the left knee around to the outside of your left elbow. And then we'll push it straight back and press up into three-legged dog. Bring the foot back down, returning to downward facing dog. And let's walk that dog a few more times. Good, and then sink your heels down and return to plank. Now we want to keep our belly button really, really tight, and we're going to slowly lower to the mat as slowly as you can. Lowering down and 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 all the way down. Once there, rest your forehead on the back of your hands. And then go ahead and extend the left arm and roll onto your left side. Once you've made it onto your left side, we're going to bend the right knee and bring our right heel close to our bottom. See if you can grab hold of your ankle, your foot, or your pant leg. Breathe into the front of that thigh. And then while you're still holding on, see if you can roll over onto your belly. And once you've made it onto your belly, try to stretch the left arm a little bit longer and then try lifting the left arm and the right thigh at the same time. And then exhale, melt down. And stretch out both arms and both legs. Now we get to roll onto our right side. And then once we're there, let's bend the left knee, bring your heel close to your bottom, grab hold of whatever you might be able to reach, breathing into the front of that thigh. And then from there, you can roll onto your belly. Try stretching that right arm a little bit longer, lifting the right, and then lift that left thigh. And let's sink it down. And again, we'll stretch everything out super long and super straight. While we continue to stretch away from the center of your body, let's lift arms and legs at the same time. And then let your arms come together behind your back. Hook your hands. And while they're hooked together, pull those arms straight to lift that chest a little bit higher. And then exhale, melt, release your hands, and let your head turn to one side. Let's place our hands under the shoulders, tuck the elbows in close, press through the tops of your feet, press through the hip bones, lengthen your spine, and then start pressing away from the mat. And we're going to push all the way up and come all the way back into extended child's pose. Threading our left arm through our right armpit, sink your shoulder to the mat. Bring the other arm out and we'll switch. Sinking that shoulder to the mat. And then we'll bring that arm back out and stretch back a little farther. Scoop the belly in. Let's round that spine, coming up for cat. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, cow. Again, exhale, rounding for cat. And then inhale, opening for cow. And then we make our way back to neutral. Now let's take the right leg, extend it behind us, pushing through the heel. Add the left arm forward, palm to the sky, and try lifting the left foot so it's not going to help you balance. Bring the left hand and left foot back down. And then we're going to take the right foot and step it forward. And we're going to keep our hands to the inside of that right foot. And start to pull the front of our left thigh towards the mat, keeping right knee over ankle. Then you can ease down, taking it as far as you can. Breathing into the back of your right thigh and the front of your left thigh. And then try to open the right knee a bit so that you're on the outer edge of your right foot. Bring the knee back to neutral. Bring the hands in so we can push the arms straight. And then from there, we'll take the right knee back and we're back onto all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round out, cat. Again, inhale, open, cow. And exhale, round for cat. And then again, come back to neutral. This time we'll extend through the heel of the left foot, adding the right arm forward, palm to the sky. And then try lifting the right foot so it's not helping you balance. Bring the hand and the foot back down. And then we'll step the left foot forward. Placing both hands to the inside of your left foot. start to pull the top of your right thigh forward. We want to keep our left knee over the ankle. And then we're just going to ease ourselves down to where our body allows us to go. Feeling that deep stretch in the front of the right thigh and the back of the left thigh. And then let that left knee start to pull away from the body so we end up on the outer edge of our left foot. And let's bring the knee upright. Walk the hands back in so we've got those straight arms. And then we can bring our left knee back. Go back onto all fours. And then we're going to separate our knees. Big toes touch. And let's push back into that extended child's pose. Now we can stay in here and just open the knees even wider and wider. And that would be a precursor to frog pose. Or if you want to go right into frog pose, you can separate the feet so you've got the sides of your feet on the mat, knees open, and we're just sinking the upper body down. And then to get out of that, if you are in frog, we're going to bring the toes back to closer together. We can all bring our knees a little closer together. And then just walk your hands back in. And let's come around and have a seat. From frog, let's move to butterfly. So we'll press the soles of our feet together. And then we'll pull our heels in closer to our body. And keep widening the knees as we continue to lengthen our spine. Exhale as we soften a bit. Let's extend the left leg out straight and bring the right knee upright. Once that's done, let's place our hands on either side of our left leg and kind of reach forward a bit. So we want to get some length in the spine. We want to feel some lengthening and opening in that right hip. And then let's try wrapping the right arm around the bent right knee. We're going to come around with the left hand and hook hands together. If your hands won't meet, you want to get them as close together as you can, or you could use some kind of assistance like a strap or a towel or a sock. And then inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, we're going to turn at the waist and look over our left shoulder. As we exhale, let's untwist. And then we'll switch legs. So let's stretch the right leg out straight. Then the left knee, you can walk your foot in, keeping it upright. And then just place your hands on either side of that right leg and hinge forward a bit. And then we can bring ourselves more upright. And let's start wrapping that left arm around the left knee. And bringing the right arm around to grab hold of the hand or use some kind of assistance. And then once there, we're sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to rotate at the waist so we can look over our right shoulder. And then as we exhale, let's untwist. And let's extend both legs out. Hands on either side. Start to walk your hands forward, folding your body in half, bringing your ribs close to your thighs. And then we're back up. And let's bend both of our knees and place our hands behind our thighs. We want to work at keeping the spine nice and straight. So find your balance. Once you found your balance, start extending your legs. Go where you can go without rounding your back. Once there, we'll add the arms. And then start to slowly open down, down to the ground. Once we're down, stretch your whole body super straight. And then let's bring the arms up and return them to our sides. And we'll walk our feet in. We're going to keep them apart about hips distance. Keep enough space between your buttocks and your heels that we target the hamstrings and the gluteals when we bridge up. Tightening the belly, we're slowly peeling off the mat. And once we're up, we want to make sure we're not feeling weight in the neck. And lots of activation in the gluteals and the hamstrings. And then let's pull the left knee to the chest and extend the left leg towards the sky. And then bend the left knee. Place your left ankle on your right thigh. Keep pressing your hips up. And then we're going to slowly sink the hips all the way back down. And then once they're down, let's lift the right foot. Thread your hands behind your right thigh and bring those legs closer to your body. Go ahead and lower the foot. Cross the left leg farther over the right. Open your arms wide and now drop both of your knees right and look left. And then we'll come back up and let's uncross. And again, like those feet stay about hips distance apart. Bring the arms closer to the body. Tightening the belly, we're bridging up once again. Make sure you're feeling this in gluteals and hamstrings, not in those knees and quads. Now pull right knee and extend it to the sky. Good, and then bend the knee, and let's place right ankle on left thigh. Continue to press your hips up. And then we'll slowly sink down. Once down, we're going to lift the left foot, thread the hands behind the left thigh. Pull those legs in closer and closer. And then we can rest the foot down, cross the right leg farther over the left. Open your arms wide to the side, let your knees start dropping to the left. And we look right. And then let's come back to neutral. And uncross the legs. Bring the arms again close to the body. Pull the knees into your chest. Give yourselves a giant hug. Knee circles around. And then let's reverse. And then we'll keep them hugged in nice and tight. Tighten the belly. Press through the backs of your ribs so you're rounding back up into that nice C shape. And then while you're up, we'll send the left leg all the way out onto the mat. Send the right leg onto the mat. And then melt your upper body back down. And once it's made it back down onto the mat, let your arms rest at your sides, palms to the sky. And adjust your body into a spot where you feel like you can completely let go. You're not feeling pressure points. We're guiding our breath around the body. Seek out places that remain tense or tight or that give you some kind of issue on a daily basis. Breathe. Be open to new ideas and experiences, because you'll never know when someone else will have an interesting thought or when a new door will open to take you on the journey of your dreams. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts and make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, and a hopeful heart, spreading random acts of kindness wherever we can. Remember that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for joining me this morning. Be healthy, be safe, and be kind. Bye.